What's going on, Pye Nation? Hopefully everyone can hear me loud and clear. Let's see, whose audio is that? Awesome. Well, we're here. I'm Devin CCO here. with Dev Team 6. I have with me here Eric, CTO. Eric, tell everyone hello.
Hello, everybody.
And I have with me as well our brand manager, Trevor. Trevor, tell everyone hello.
Good evening, good afternoon, good night. Hello, how are you all doing today?
Awesome. So we'll get rocking and rolling. This is a audio only AMA. This will be posted, of course, across our social media platforms. If you are watching on other platforms out there, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, this will be posted as well. So this audio will be out there for everyone. So we'll just jump right in. Trevor, you want to jump right into our Pioneers of the Week, Mod of the Week, as well as Pie Day Friday winners?
Of course. So we are trying to give everyone an opportunity right now to truly shine. So we're not trying to go constantly with the same winners. So this week, our first Pioneer of the Week winner will be Dave for Lightning Bolt C4 Soldier. He's been very active in the community, and I think he brings a lot to the table for sure. He has really good questions for these AMAs, so we appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Next winner is going to be Jag. Jag has been at it for quite some time, and again, very active member of the community, brings a lot to the table, always informing new investors as to what's going on. So thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. And the third and final winner for the Pioneer of the Week is going to be Loch Ness Monster. You have been at it, sir, non-stop. We really appreciate it. So thank you much. All right. Moderator of the Week. This individual has been at it on multiple platforms, always putting out content. And, we just really wanted to show our appreciation. So this week's Moderator of the Week is Harley Quinn. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then this week's this previous week's Pie Day Friday winners are the following. Not go unrecognized. We have GFam. Thank you, sir. The second Pie Day Friday winner is going to be Prashant Kalko. Thank you very much, sir. Love the tweet that you put out there. And the final Pie Day Friday winner is going to be Camilo Jose Valle. Really appreciate it. I really liked your tweet, so congratulations, sir. Those are the winners of the week, and I will be posting them to social media after this AMA. Keep up the fantastic work. Put out the content, guys. I mean, it's $2 billion for winning any of these things. So, I mean, 2 billion pie, that's going to take you pretty far in the future. But, that's me signing off. Have a great day, guys.
Awesome. Great job, Trevor. So, anyways, as you all know, this is a audio AMA, only AMA. And, what we're trying to do is, we had some, we did do an audio AMA last week and had some really good feedback from it as well. So, what we're going to do, and Trevor will put this out probably following the AMA, is we're going to run a poll. And, what we're going to propose, it's not even proposed, but what we're going to put out there is that we do 3 voice AMAs a month, and then 1 video AMA a month, therefore covering all the 4 weeks of the month. Of course, some months have 5 weeks, so we'll discuss that when those months come. But we do believe this is a great opportunity, and what this does, it also gives an opportunity for those in Telegram, for us towards the end to potentially have people raise their hands and ask questions live, or just give real community feedback. Therefore, engaging in that interaction with our community that we love so much. So that's a poll that's going to be run. Wait till Trevor outputs that poll in the Telegram chat. Make sure you all vote. We'll run it through the rest of the week until probably Friday. And then we'll decide, based on community vote with, what format we're going to do. If you guys do propose other formats, just be sure to reach out to a moderator or Trevor and let them know. And, based on that, we may run another poll with that information if we get enough feedback from the community on it. So that's something I did want to address. And we're just like last week, we're just going to jump right in to these pre-submitted questions from our community members throughout the week.
And there's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them, 2 pages full. So page and a half, but I shrank the font a little bit.
You did. Okay. You shrunk the font a lot. Started off as 3 pages.
You did. Let's get rocking and rolling. First one here.
Let's see. Sure. Before launching a new smart contract, can Dev Team 6 do a CertiK audit? it will make the new investors more confident in the project. And the answer is absolutely. When Pye does go through and get reminted, it'll have a full audit behind it before it launches. So that's a definite yes on that. We got this. A lot of this is about the migration. So the next question is, do we get the same number of tokens that we currently have after migration to the V2 contract? And the answer to that is we've got a lot of these, and we'll go into it just a little bit further as we go down this list of questions. But there's been proposed, different quantity of tokens in the overall contract instead of 1 quadrillion. So we are talking about that and working through that. But you absolutely will get the exact same percentage of tokens that you currently have on that. So we want to make sure everything is completely equitable and easy for the holders and make this as seamless as possible. Again, more about the migration process. Is it through a DApp migration page, or will we send current tokens to a wallet and get V2 tokens airdropped to wallet? DApp migration process may be a seamless option, and we 100% agree with that. So we are building out a page where you basically log in, connect your wallet, tells you how many Cream Pie tokens that you have. You click the button to transfer and send those tokens, and you'll get back your Pie tokens. So that is definitely the approach that we're going down. Also, can we roll out the migration using Pye Wallet if it's ready? In that case, we can ensure faster adoption, at least within the community. 100%. With Pye Wallet coming out, we can also build the DApp directly into it to use with Pye Wallet and make it even more seamless than having to log into the website. So definitely, that is something that if it's ready and available, we will absolutely make that as part of the process. Okay. Any negative impact for not swapping Cream Pie for new Pie token immediately? Some of us have locked our tokens away for 1 year. Now I want to know who has locked their tokens away for 1 year and why. That's my question to the community. So whoever posed this question has apparently locked their tokens away for a year. But no, absolutely not. No negative impact. If it takes you a complete year to swap your tokens, you will 100% be able to do that. Do we need to be listed again on CMC and CoinGecko and our exchanges? The answer is it's kind of a yes and no answer. Since we have relationships with all the different exchanges, including CMC and CG at this point, it's more of a swap. So both CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap have a swap service or a swap. What do you call it? System.
It's a team in place for these situations with the contracts.
You're already listed. We're gonna swap to a new contract. Both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko have that. Devin is already lining up with the exchanges for that, and it'll be as seamless as possible for that. So, the answer is yes and no.
Yes.
It's not like a brand new listing. Are you guys waiting for the LP unlock contract change to do some marketing for the release of Chart, Swap, and Wallet? Because if so, we'll have to wait more than 50 days. Why not use this in our favor, like releasing the products after rebranding, making an aggressive marketing of delivering products, and with this bringing more people to Pye? Now, this is definitely something that we have talked about, but it was not something that we were pursuing. Our goal is to get the products out as quickly as possible, and to delay that, for 50 days is something that we were not prepared to do. However, we will talk about this. We'll talk about some positives and negatives, and we might do some community outreach on this to see what everyone's feelings and thoughts are. But just so you guys know, it's our goals to get all these products out as fast as possible. Here's what we briefly touched on. Any plans to reduce the total supply in V2 contract drastically from the current 1 quadrillion to say 1 billion? this would take us out of the meme coin currency category. So that is something that we have talked about. We have not made a final conclusion on that, whether we will go, reduce, or whether 1 quadrillion, 1 trillion, 100 trillion, 100 billion. So we are talking about that. And again, I think we'll probably make that part of a community outreach to get some more feedback on that and see what people are thinking on that. Will we be able to exchange our BSC Cream Pie tokens for ADA Pie tokens during the exchange? Unfortunately, no, that's not going to be part of the exchange process for that with Cardano. But we definitely want to keep focused on just making a clean transition and seamless for everyone, just on the BSC chain here to start with here. Can we have a set percentage of the net BNB reflection being used to buy and burn Pi? So I think what they're asking here, Devin, I think they're asking when the BNB reflections are out to be claimed, once Pi Swap rolls out and fees are coming in. I believe the question is asking, can we take a percentage of that? So we're gonna let's say we reflect 40%. Yeah. Can we take a percentage, like 5% of that, do a buyback, actually purchase tokens through Pi Swap, and then take those tokens and burn them. Yeah. So again, that's nothing. We have not talked about that until this question came up, and it is a very interesting question. Trevor.
For clarification, it's not the 40% they want that to come out of. They want it to come out of the remaining 60% net profits.
The remaining 60. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's something we'll discuss internally as well. Seeing what can be done in regards to that fee structure and all the setup of that as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on here in crypto to attract the most traders and devs around. Currently, the standard is around 0.25% transaction fee, and that is correct. PancakeSwap runs at 0.25%. How confident is Dev Team 6 on beating that industry standard in transaction fees, knowing that a large part of every transaction will be redistributed to Pi holders without accounting for the portion that has to be redistributed for LP, buybacks, and burn? Okay, on this one, the transaction fees are not the reason that people are going to want to use Pi Swap. So with Pi Swap, we are building in a very attractive feature for all tokens, for all token users, for all token holders, and that is yet to be announced exactly what that is. However, it is that feature that we are pretty adamant will gain popularity for Pi Swap itself and for the usage of Pi Swap. And of course, as more tokens stake liquidity pools on Pi Swap, obviously more holders will be doing transactions on Pi Swap, and it's that feature that's going to draw people into using Pi Swap instead of a different swapping system like Pancake. So that's this is not easy to answer because of that, but that's the reason. The 0.25% transaction fee is not going to be the reason that people are going to use Pi Swap over anything else. Can we have a breakdown on exactly what will be done on every transaction? Trevor, this one here, are they talking about the transaction fee breakdown from Pi Swap?
Whereabouts?
Can we have a breakdown on exactly what will be done on every transaction?
I think more than anything, they just want to see the transparency, which we have announced that we would, but they want to know what sort of operating costs would actually exist, I think is the best way to.
On transactions? Well, I mean, we have set operating costs for the month as far as, development goes and staffing and light, heat, and power and all that kind of good stuff. So it's not going to be possible to do on every transaction. But as far as transparency goes, for what was used for the company before we allocate the 40% to be sent back, I think we definitely can do something like that and put that out for people. But that's something that we'll talk through and figure out the best way to handle that for the holders in the community. It said that along with Charts, Wallet, and Swap, Moonforce will be launched too. My question is, will Wallet, Swap, and Moonforce be launched on the same day, or will there be like a week or two apart? Definitely our plans are to have them all launched separately, as they are in different areas of their development cycle. So we do plan on having a Charts launch first, and then Wallet, and then Swap and Moonforce simultaneously. Because we do want to launch Moonforce on PySwap. So that's kind of the way that we see things at this point. Of course, we can keep everyone updated as we move along, week to week, and jumping in on the Telegram chats as well. Where are we with our augmented reality tech? AR is the way of the future, in my opinion, but are we developing hardware with any major companies? Will Imaginable be the same platform for AR NFTs in the future? So we have been talking a lot about augmented reality here over the last couple weeks, and we do have our system scoped out for the augmented reality that we want to release. And the next step is to move into a production. As far as a hardware partnership on that, we do not have a hardware partnership on this. All this that will be coming out in version 1 of the augmented reality will all be software based, usage on your phone or incorporated with Google Glasses and the like. So no specific hardware for that will be. You can pretty much use anything. But as far as Imaginable, are we going to see anything new about Imaginable soon, Devin?
Yes, we will, and we will provide that information. Same thing with Moonforce, with Imaginable, etc. All those things, of course, are being worked on and those kind of things. But our main focus is the current tech that's right in front of us with Charts, with Wallet, with Swap, and of course our other token as well. So once we have that information, once we're ready to push that information, as we get further down the timeline with that, we will definitely push that information at that time. But our main focus right now, as I said, once again, is Pye Chart, Pye Wallet, Pye Swap.
That's right. But you will be seeing some Imaginable soon.
Yeah, very soon.
All right. What type of security implementation can we expect from Dev Team 6 to avoid any bad actors trying to hurt PySwap? I wonder if this is a Dan Doyle question. Dan, if that's you, let's chat. But as far as security implementation, we are working with a specific firm on PySwap, and we will go through that with them and try and get details on that for the community. Yeah, but definitely keeping an eye on security and trying to avoid different exploits and different things that can happen with swaps. What is the estimated volume in US dollars can we expect for PySwap in the short term and long term? That's a loaded question. We can expect that that PySwap is going to launch with a specific feature that's going to make it very enticing for people to use. And the more people that come to it, obviously, the more transactions that go through it, the more transaction fees that come through to the holders. So that is 100% driven on volume, and we don't have any type of forward-thinking expectations that we want to release at this time, but we do expect it to be a very large project. Will PySwap have liquidity pools at launch? Yes, absolutely it will. That's how people stake their tokens and trade on PancakeSwap, so that is 100% accurate on that. Bill had an amazing interview with Crypto Cowboy for Mini Doge. I believe an interview similar to that for Pye would be an amazing reference point for new and old investors alike. Is that something we could arrange and have pinned for quick reference? I think absolutely. Ebony, are you on the chat? I don't think Ebony is.
I don't think that's on.
I know Ebony's lining up a lot of different AMAs with YouTube influencers. She's working on some podcast stuff as well. Do you have any reference on that, Devin?
Absolutely. I mean, that's definitely something I will speak with Ebony about. See about getting that done, the time frame of getting it done, etc. I'm sure Crypto Cowboy has his schedule and everything, but yeah, absolutely, that's definitely something I'll be sure that Ebony pursues in regard to that.
Right on. We haven't heard the term Forever Chain in a while. Is it still a thing? Have you changed the name of it? Forever Chain absolutely is still a thing. It's something that Bill and I started years ago, and we are really looking forward to bringing it to fruition and releasing it as it becomes available. But the name Forever Chain, we're still talking about that. So maybe suggestions or comments would be welcome.
We always love community feedback, don't we? So.
100%. I mean, the more people that can engage and give feedback and suggestions, the better the project will be.
Absolutely,
guaranteed. So, I think that's all we have for the pre-designed questions here, pre-submitted questions.
So, and what I'll do here is we do have some individuals in Telegram here. That we will allow to come on over the next 45 minutes. Make any sort of ask any questions that you may have, or just why you love Pye, what you're looking forward to, whatever the case may be. So just raise your hand on here. If you don't know how to do it, I think it's in the top right or top left. You got to click raise hand or somewhere around there, so that way we can allow you to speak. We just wanted to make sure we had individuals muted on here, so that way people that are tuning in on Twitch as well as YouTube Live aren't distracted or interrupted with any background noise or anything. So if anyone wants to come on and speak, please raise your hand now. And if you are on Twitch and YouTube, I'm sure you can see that pretty cool background we have now. So that will be the background we utilize for our live AMAs, whether it be voice or video AMA. And it's pretty cool and exciting with the neon lighting of the Pye and everything. So pretty awesome stuff there. Let's see if anyone is trying. I don't even know where to see if someone raised their hand. Let's see. Paisano wants to speak. Okay. Let's go, Paisano.
It's got to be Paisano.
Paisano. Awesome, Paisano. You should be able to speak now. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right. How's it going, guys?
Awesome. Going well. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. We were talking about, dates, as far as things, we're asking the community, and I think the community spoke that they would like just some dates, to kind of do that. Did you guys discuss those, or where are we at with that?
Absolutely. We have been talking through that. We're not ready at this point at this AMA to go through those, but what I'll do is I will put together kind of a breakdown that we can pin in the Telegram and put up on the website with not just finality dates, but also milestone dates, and goals. So we expect to finish this aspect of the project by this date and this aspect of the project by that date. That way people can kind of follow along and kind of I know what it's like to be in the dark, and it's not always easy, especially when things go longer than they're supposed to. So the better that we can outline that and break it down as granularly as possible, I think it'll be better for everybody.
Yeah, I think, for us, it is the community. We have a pretty strong core community right now, I would say.
Yeah.
Which you got a lot of good people in it that have stuck it out. And I think, just a little taste every week kind of helps us out a little bit, just a little bit, just a little shot in the arm.
I agree.
It doesn't have to be all rolled out at once, but just a little bit, maybe pop in the chats. You seem to do a good job at that, Eric. Popping in the chats. Don't see Devin
Thanks,
that much.
Paisano.
We'll
slap him around a little bit.
Just slap him around. I get it, man. I get it like dogs. I get it. But it's just nice to see pop around. And then where's Bill at? That's the last thing.
Yeah, Bill is, he had something to do, and he couldn't make the AMA, that slacker.
All right.
Can you believe that?
I think it was this. That's kind of weird. Isn't this the week he got voted to get Pye? It's weird how that
I
happened.
know, it's just weird how it all lines
know-
up, right? Tell me about it.
Paisano, that is a very good point that you have.
Hey, but I tell you what, Paisano, there's always next week, so he can escape as much as he tries. But yeah, there's always next week to come. So
you can rest assured, Paisano, that Devin and I are on high alert since the supposed Pye party is not here, and one of our members just left the room to go do something. So
yeah, yeah.
All right, good. Well, we appreciate your guys' hard work, and it's just the communication. That's just the biggest thing, and we appreciate your transparency. And I think we're all going to be happy at the end of this, man, and just appreciate it. So, just want to say thank you.
Absolutely,
you got it, and that's something that we're looking forward to as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Paisano.
Thanks. Yeah.
Let's see. Does anyone else here want to raise their hand as well? Just make any remarks, comments, any questions, anything like that. Let's see if anyone will give it a go.
You didn't notice that, right?
What?
He walked out that door.
I did notice it. But he gave it a kick, though. I'm not sure if he was kicking the questions or what. Let's see. Going once, going twice.
Sold.
Sold. Let's see. All right, so no one's coming on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Well, I mean, hopefully we answered all the questions.
yeah, I mean,
you
all
know.
3 pages condensed into 1.5, but
But
you know,
new questions do come up, so
We
don't.
love
You can always throw out questions. You don't have to wait for AMAs or anything, especially when we're on. Just hit us up. We are happy to answer whatever you have.
absolutely. So, other than that, I mean, we appreciate it. Remember, our next AMA is going to be next Wednesday, September 22nd, I believe. It's next Wednesday. Remember that Trevor, our brand manager, will be dropping that poll in to see, your guys' feedback in regards to, like I said, I've kind of brainstormed everything and kind of came up with 3 voice AMAs and then 1 video AMA on the month. Of course, like I said, some months have 5 weeks, so we'll discuss that at that time. If we do 4 voice AMAs or 2 video AMAs instead of 1, we'll discuss that when that time
We have a
comes.
toss up.
Or we have a toss up, we do a little mix up mashup, whatever
bet.
the case may be. We'll figure it out, but we do want to take the community's feedback. Let's see, someone wants to speak here. I'll let them speak really quick. Let's see, that SWE. Let's see what they have to say. 1 second. All right, that SWE, you can
Yeah.
speak.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can.
Okay, perfect. I just saw the Twitter post of the PySwap sneak peek. I just wanted to know if that is from the actual tech itself, or is that just a mock-up?
Eric, you want to talk about the PySwap, the release, the little sneak peek that we dropped? The question is it from the actual development of the platform itself, or is it just mock-ups currently?
Yes, it is. So what it is, it's mock-ups to solidify the design aspect of PySwap. So we have moved on to the contract work at this point. Those aren't, the mock-ups that you see is a look and feel that we're going for. One of the things that the mock-ups really didn't show is the user will have the ability to have the navigation on the top or the side, depending on what they want. So there'll be a little toggle for that. But as far as the rest of it, that is what we're moving forward with. There may be small tweaks along the way, but that's the general look and feel.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, that SWE. But yeah, as I was saying, next AMA is going to be Wednesday. Make sure you guys watch out for that poll. And, as Paisano brought up, we will be sure to, increase our activity and remain active in our communities. Just making sure that we pop in, every opportunity we can and we get to interact with the community that we love. And we appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given since, April, since, inception when we launched. So we appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the Voice AMA. For those out there that are on Telegram, for those out there that are on Twitch, for those out there that are on YouTube, just all of our platforms out there that we're trying to continue screaming across. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We will see you next week. Take
Happy
care.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Evan.
Oh, who's that?
Hey, this is Lucretius, Mark.
Lucretius, what's
Hey,
up,
one
buddy?
really quick question that keeps.
No.
dropped
You,
in the, chat
Mark,
here.
you're cut off, buddy. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I think it's actually a question for you, Eric. So
All right, good.
ready.
What do you got?
What they asked is if the migration will happen before the liquidity unlocks or after.
It'll happen after.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's in November, correct?
Correct. So, I mean, as you know, the reason is with $1 million in liquidity or so, in order to launch a contract and stake with the exact amount, we'd have to pull $1 million out of our back pocket and make that happen. So it just makes it more seamless and easy for everybody involved.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you much.
You got it. All right, guys, we'll see you guys in the Telegram chat later tonight. I know Devin said he is definitely jumping on, so make sure you hit him up.